Well, hello again, everybody. This is Spencer coming to you once again, and most of the time when I do these videos, I'm reviewing a brand new instrument that I just strung up. Well, that is not the case this time. I have with me here a guitar that I made 10 years ago this year. It probably turned 10 back around the summer. This guitar belongs to a relative of mine. It is my 19th guitar. I made this back in 2009, and I thought just to mix it up a little bit, I'd make a video since this is kind of a milestone of a year for this guitar, turning 10 and everything. I thought I'd make a little video reviewing this thing and kind of how it's held up over the course of a decade. So. I think it's holding up pretty good, if you ask me. This is a pretty special guitar for me. This predates my shop here in Lambsburg, where I grew up. This was built back when I shared a shop with Gerald Anderson. Gerald is pretty much responsible for all of my instrument making. He's the guy that got me into this and taught me just about everything I know, and he was one of the best friends that I ever had, and unfortunately, we lost Gerald this year back in June, and so these instruments here will always hold a really special place in my heart. We had a little stamp. It'll probably be a little difficult maybe for you to see. I'm gonna try to get it in there. There we go. That little stamp down in there on that little piece of spruce that goes down the center of the back, that says Anderson and Strickland. And for years and years, he and I worked under the name of Anderson and Strickland String Instruments. So this is one of those guitars, and a lot of my early ones were. I think. I can't remember exactly what number guitar I was on whenever I moved back down to Lambsburg in 2010. So that's really cool, and a song that me and Gerald used to play all the time together was Sugarfoot Rag. That was actually a tune that was one of the first songs I ever recorded on anything. Gerald was cutting a CD that he called Home, and he invited a little 12 or 13-year-old kid named Spencer Strickland to play mandolin on this one tune. And Gerald usually played the guitar on this one, so I'll see if I can play a little bit of the Sugarfoot Rag for you here. relative brought this thing into the shop the other day. He wasn't really having no problems with it or anything, just wanted me to look it over and put a new set of strings on it and kind of clean the fingerboard up. I think he's got a kid or two now since he got this guitar, and I'm pretty sure I saw some baby drool or something on there. Of course, that could also been his too. You know, you never know. He might have played a real hot lick and just started drooling over it or something. But I got the frets all polished back up, and a new set of strings put on it. Just tweaked the truss rod a little bit, and that's pretty much about it. Oiled the tuners up a little bit. They probably didn't hurt them to get a little lubricating, and it's I'm really happy that this thing's holding up really good. This is Indian rosewood. Really nice piece. It's got the old checkerboard back stripe in it there. I didn't do a whole lot of those. Most of the time I would use the zipper style back stripe. And this predated my good buddy Eddie Day, who makes my pick guards for me now. This was back in the day before Eddie was in the pick guard business. So this is a Grevin pick guard, I believe. And let's see. Yeah, just ivory binding, sort of like that of a HD 28 Martin, you know, something along those lines. But it's got Grover tuners on it. They seem to be holding up good. Bone nut and saddle, and that's about it. So I thought I'd just break the mold a little bit this time, and instead of reviewing